Violence and robberies seem to be happening left and right, and law enforcement are constantly working to bring suspects who are still on the loose to justice. So that's why we brought in Sergeant Chris Kim with the Honolulu Crimestoppers. Sergeant, it's so good to have you here bringing us the latest information. The one I really wanted to touch on was what was going on in Kaneohe. That was a murder scene out there.
Yeah, so there was a murder this morning, so we're asking for the public if you know anything about this case, if you saw anything suspicious. It happened just prior to 6 a.m. this morning. Investigators are still diligently working hard on it, but once again, we need the community's help in helping us to solve this case.
And some other things that have happened, we're now in December. Some other offenses were back in November. One particular was what happened on November 10th, where someone was robbed. And I believe the suspect was brandishing some type of weapon. I believe it was a gun.
Yeah, correct. So this happened over at 1673 Kino Street in the Kalihi area. So on Thursday, November 10, 2022 at approximately 4 o'clock p.m., this unknown male suspect approached the victim, demanded his property, and brandished a firearm. He's been described as an unknown Micronesian male, approximately 30 to 40 years old, about 5'6", weighing 140 to 160 pounds. He was wearing a black long sleeve shirt, black jeans, and dress shoes, and he was armed with a handgun. And
you know, again, that one happened on November 10th. We're now in December. Have there been any leads from the public? Have they given any anonymous tips so far?
You know, investigators are still working on this. We're able to get a still of the suspect, although it isn't the greatest. What we're hoping is that either somebody recognized him or, once again, this is Island. I say it many times that people always talk. People know, you know, we're just hoping to please, if you know anything about this case, please just come forward and let us know. Yeah,
the community awareness and the community involvement definitely helps. A couple days afterward, on the 12th, another incident happened where now you're looking for multiple suspects from Waikiki area.
Yeah, so this one happened in the Waikiki area on Kalakau Avenue on Saturday, November 12, 2022. At about 3:50 in the morning, 4 unknown male suspects followed the complainants as they were walking to Sheraton Waikiki Hotel. They then assaulted the complainants and took their property. You know, we have 4 different suspects. What we're asking the public to do is please go to our website, and on the honolulupd.org page, on the lower left-hand corner, it says Wanted Suspects. And at that point, the community can view all the different cases that we need help in solving.
And that's really helpful to get the community awareness out there to help them know what to look for. In these types of circumstances where you're looking for multiple suspects, does it make it harder?
Not necessarily, because if we can identify at least 1 out of the 4, you know, we're hoping that the others, you know, the person that does get arrested ends up leading the investigators to the other suspects.
And this is for all our viewers out there. Maybe as we show this, or we're going onto your website, looking at some of the suspects, and they notice something, they recognize something, but they don't want to be recognized as someone who's given a tip. How can they do that anonymously?
Great question. So that's where Crimestoppers comes into play, where if you know anything about these cases, or any case for that matter, you know, you can submit your tip anonymously through the hotline 808-955-8300, or via the website at www.honolulucrimestoppers.org, or the P3 Tips app available on your smartphone or tablet. Will keep you 100% anonymous, and if your tip leads to an arrest, you'll be eligible for up to $1,000.
Perfect. And you know, this is, again, getting your community out there, looking for the signs, and you can do that. You can go onto their website. You can also go onto our website and look for this interview once again for those anonymous tips, and also to help the community bring these suspects to justice. So Sergeant Kim, again, once again, always good to have you here.
Thank you.